Hey YouTube, this is Jeff with Tundra Chronicles. I had gotten a couple of questions about using TopCoat. I did a real quick review because I got sold on the internet by this F11 stuff. And I put it on my truck and I tested it out. And I do like it. So I just thought I got a couple of questions about it. And some people wanted me to do a follow-up after a few weeks. So here it is. Here's my truck. It's a 2015 Tundra. Limited Crew Max, and so you can see the F11 stuff up there. So here it is. I'll tell you what this stuff does. I cleaned the truck, I put another coat on it. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but you know what it does? When you look at the paint, it really brings out the metal flake in the truck and really makes it pop, because you know, sometimes gray can be a little bit on the dull side or whatever, but I tell you, when you put this stuff on, it really brings out the metal flake in my paint. Now, I had somebody ask a question about will it take out swirl marks and things of that nature. This stuff isn't going to take out swirl marks from what I can tell. I mean, if you have swirl marks, then you need to get a buffer and go down that route first. Clay bar and things of that nature. This is I mean, this is nice stuff. I do like it. It's expensive. There's another product I'm going to try, and I will do a review and kind of compare the two. And I tell you, that little bottle right there that's 60 bucks, this other one for a whole entire gallon is only like 30 bucks. So you get that much more for half the price. So I will do a review on that and compare the two on my truck and see how that works. But you know, from a quick detailer type thing, if you're going to do your interior with it or the exterior of your vehicle with it, this stuff works quite well. I will give it that. And you know, like I said, it's hard to tell in the video here, but you know, when you look at the truck, it really makes it shiny. It really makes the color pop. You can see that red curb in the picture there that's reflecting off the side of the truck. You know, and I tell you, it really does make the thing pop. I will give it that. So whatever formula this is, I mean, I do like it. Is it worth 60 bucks for that little thing? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I got suckered in, and that's just the way it is. I mean, it's 60 bucks, right? But you come up here and you can kind of see the top of it. So I've probably sprayed my truck about 4 times, and I've used about this much. So it doesn't take a lot. I mean, you don't use a lot when you detail the vehicle. And of course, this is a big vehicle, so you can use a little bit more than you would with a little vehicle. But still, I mean, you don't use that much, and that's after doing it, you know, about 4 times. So I mean, you know, and as they say, you know, the more times you use it, the more luster you're going to get, you know, from the paint of your vehicle. And I would agree that it does do that. I can say that it does do that. You know, the proof is in the pudding, I guess. I don't know. But I do like it. But is it worth 60 bucks? I don't know. I'm going to try this other stuff that's made by McGuire's and see if it stands up to this. And then then I could probably give you a better opinion, I guess, on it. But the stuff works. I'll say that. I'll say that it does do that. I mean, the second I put it on, you know, I could really see the metal flake in the paint. And for some reason, you know, I didn't happen to notice that. And I've had the truck now for 1.5 years, maybe 2 years or so, and it didn't seem like it kind of popped out quite that much until I put this stuff on. So that's saying something. And I'm a little bit of a stickler for a clean truck or a clean vehicle in any way, shape, or form. So, and you know, my wife will attest to that, especially when she gets pissed off at me, telling me, "What are you doing right now? Cleaning your truck," you know, whatever. But you know, I'd rather be OCD in the clean way than the latter. So, you know, that's just the way it is. I just happen to like things to be clean. Anyway, so I don't know if this helps or not. I don't know if this answers any questions for anybody. I highly doubt that this is going to take out swirl marks and just be the end-all be-all. You don't have to wax your vehicle, you don't have to buff it, you don't have to clay bar it any more stuff. I will definitely say it is not that. and nor would I suggest anybody just stop doing whatever regiment they do and just use this stuff. But as a, another little, another feather in your cap for doing detailing of your vehicle, this stuff is nice. Again, it's 60 bucks. So, you gotta, you just gotta take that with that. Like I said, I'm gonna try this other Meguiar stuff that I've seen, and I'll do a review of that, and I'll do a comparison, and I'll do a price check on it, and just, let you guys know, hey, look, I tried F11, it was 60 bucks and it does this. I tried this stuff, it was 30 bucks and it does this. Now, if it does the same thing, I'm gonna go with the stuff that's a little bit cheaper, I gotta tell you, because, money's money and, time is time. But, for a nice detailer product, I like it. It works quite well, and it does make the truck pop. It does make the paint stand out, and I just took it through a car wash, and I will add that to this video as well, just to kind of show you, when once it's washed and they start to blow the truck at the end of the car wash, how quickly the stuff spreads off. This was the first time I took it through the car wash after I used this, and there was barely any water on it when I was done. When I just got out of the car wash after it had been blown off. And usually there's a lot more water on it. So, from that standpoint, from a slickness standpoint, from a rain repellent standpoint, the stuff does work. I will give it that, because I just dried the thing off a little bit. There were a couple little wet spots here and there. I took all that stuff down and dried it off, and I was done. So like 2 minutes or something like that. It was nothing. Where usually I'm there for maybe 10 minutes or so, and I'm getting that water out of the cracks and crevices and things of that nature. So anyway, that's my review, my about 2 week later review of F11. I'll put that other video here at the end of me going through the car wash, and you can see that just as a kind of an end result. But send me any comments if you want to know anything about what I'm doing with it, and we'll go from there. All right. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate your time. Have a great day, and we'll see you out there in the world.